Hi guys, it's me Malcolm, and next month USC is having the LA Festival of Books this year, from April 18th to April 19th around the weekends. And so and and we have 5 days until they announce the author lineup of who's going to be there. It could be anyone, though. And I'm so looking forward to seeing the LA Festival books. It's amazing. I first started going there around 2013, and my first authors that I met were oh, Margaret Stoll and Camry Garcia, who did the Beautiful Creatures series. They are such amazing, terrific women, and I love them both. Do you know I'm really close friends with Margaret? I met her so many times. We are literally legit friends. Oh, Margaret, if you're watching this, hi. And if you are going to be at the LA Festival of Books, I am so looking forward to seeing you again. Okay, for this video, I have these books right here, and each of them represents an author that I would love to see for the LA Festival books. I will be announce my for this video. I will announce my top 5 authors who should definitely be in the LA Festival of Books 2020. For this list, I will show you a book that represents an author who should be at the LA Festival. I mean, I mean, I would love to see these authors be here. I mean, so far I met Leigh Bardugo, Melissa De La Cruz, Marissa Meyer, Tomi Mari, who did the Children of Smoke and Bone, that author, and lots and lots of authors. But these are the authors I want to see. Okay, so let's get started. Number 5, who recently got his book series published into both a movie and now a TV show. Philip Pullman, who did his Dark Materials. Oh my god, ever since the movie Golden Compass was on, I was so hooked on these books. Ever since the movie came on, I was so looking forward to seeing the Subtle Knife as a movie, but turns out they cancel it. But I would love to see Philip Pullman. I mean, he did wonders for this books. I mean, 2 years ago, he just recently did a new book called The Book of Dust, La Chouave. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he also did a sequel of the book, the Secret Commonwealth. I mean, I would love to see Philip. I mean, I already have all the books of the series, and I'm really do love the show, and I'm so looking forward to seeing him. I mean, he is the best. Okay, number 4, who I met last year at the LA Festival Books. Rick Riordan, who did the Percy Jackson and Olympian series, the Heroes of Olympus. Oh my god, what was that? Oh, Magnus Chase series, and the Trials of Apollo. Oh my god. I must say, Rick was such big fan of Greek and Roman mythology. And ever since other authors who did their own kind of mythology, he really knows how to pave the way. I mean, I was so hooked on the Percy Jackson series ever since I saw the movie 10 years ago, which has been my ultimate guilty pleasure ever. Oh, and I was so amazed that he showed up at the LA Festival Books. Who would have thought? I brought all of my Heroes of Olympus, which was my favorite series, and the Trials of Apollo. I was worried that he wouldn't sign them all, but I did have help over there by this family, and I really do love that. That kiss was for them. Oh, and, and these are such great books. They are so much better than the typical old Greek myths that we keep reading when we were kids. Okay, here's number 3, who did her own retelling of both Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast. Sarah J. Maas, who did the Throne of Glass series and A Court of Thorn of Roses. Oh my god. I'm really into fairies, honestly, and I really do admire this series and the Throne of Glass ones. I mean, they are magnificent. They are out of this world. Oh, it's amazing. Oh my god. I really do love them. Oh. Oh, sorry to pause like this. Yes, it's been so long since I've seen Sarah J. Maas. I haven't seen her since she came to Glendale to sign her book. Oh, okay, what was it? Oh, Hair of Fire. That book. Yeah. I mean, it's been so long since I've seen her. I mean, I always wanted to see her ever since she did her own DC icon book, Catwoman Soul Stealer, which is so one of my favorite ones. And I think it's about time that she should be at the LA Festival. Okay, here's number 2, which is an author who also did her version of fairies herself. Holly Black. Holly Black really knows how to portray her version of fairies. I mean, to be honest, she's kind of like a fairy herself, considering she had a blue hair. It's very Katy Perry. I mean, look at her. Tell me you don't love that. Oh, she is amazing. Not only she did these book series of The Cruel Prince, but she also co-authored with Tony DiStorelli, who did the Spiderwick Chronicles, and co-authored with Cassandra Clare with the Magisterium, and did a vampire book called The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. Oh my god. I hope she does appear in the LA Festival. I mean, if she won't enter the Yawest because of her new book, The Queen of Nothing, maybe she will show up in the LA Festival. Okay, guys, here's number 1, which has been my favorite number 1 author throughout this whole years. She's been my favorite author in the whole wide world, and she did so many books that involves young people battling against demons, working against with warlocks, fairies, werewolves, and vampires. Of course, it's obvious. It's Cassandra Clare, who did The Mortal Instruments, The Infernal Devices, The Dark Artifice, and the recent new book, The Last Hours, which is the first series called The Chain of Gold. Oh my god. Cassandra Clare is definitely like the new queen of fantasies. I mean, fantasy. See, I can see why Wall Street Journal calls her that. I mean, this book series, her books are amazing. I mean, ever since I saw the movie The Mortal Instruments City of Bones 7 years ago, I do imagine that people have been recruited as shadow hunters. Oh my god, I them imagine them having all the runes on their bodies, around their arms, their necks, even their torsos. Oh, they would be absolute badass. In fact, I did mention this actress that I met in LA Comic Con. Her name, oh my god, I forgot her name, but she played Katie in Ash versus the Evil Dead, and I told her that I do imagine her as a shadow hunter, and her co-star who played Pablo as a warlock, and both of them are both partners and lovers, fighting against demons. I mean, that would be an epic fan fiction right there. If, well, I have such a vivid imagination. And I would love to see Cassandra Clare again. I haven't seen her since she did Lady Midnight. Oh my. Oh wait, it wasn't Lady Midnight. It was Lord of Shadows. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen her since she did that book and visited us in Barnes and Noble at the Grove. Oh, I was so looking forward to seeing her for her new book, Queen of Air and Darkness, but shockingly, she hasn't showed up. She is so busy. And the worst part is she didn't add her California plans for her tour for her book Chain of Gold. I was shocked as well and disappointed. I'm sorry. I just want to take a moment. But it would be possible that she would appear in the LA Festival books. I mean, that was the first time I met her 7 years ago. Not only with I met Margaret Stoll and Cameron Garcia, but also her. And I was so shocked that I got all her books signed. So yeah, there you have it. Those are my top 5 authors who should be at the LA Festival Books 2020. Okay guys, I guess that's it. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and be sure you all get your books prepared for the new event for LA Festival of Books. Bye.